the question of whether people who describe themselves as liberals should be screaming at other people not to ask questions of their government. It was based on this comment that Ed Schultz, who follows this show, had said on his show, and then Keith Olbermann ripped him apart for it. Here was what Ed Schultz said.
The fact of the matter is the intellectual liberal hand-wringing needs to stop in this country.
And now joining us, apparently, I guess he may be a listener to our show, or maybe listeners to our show had called his show, is Ed Schultz. And Ed, thanks for joining us. I didn't know you were going to be on the show, but I appreciate you calling in. Do you want to explain yourself on that?
I want to explain myself that I don't listen to your program, and I've been getting phone calls from people in Colorado saying you're ripping me. So I thought I'd call in and ask, what's your issue?
Well, I just played you my issue. You used the public airwaves to tell people, great journalists in my estimation, like Michael Moore, that they shouldn't be asking questions of our government. You said that's intellectual liberal hand-wringing. And I think we need more questions being asked. And I agree with Keith Olbermann, who said that we need more questions being asked. And I think that somebody who's carrying the banner of liberalism, using the public airwaves, claiming that they're a liberal leader and telling other people that they shouldn't be asking critical questions of legality of their government, I just don't understand that. And if you'd like to explain yourself, I'm all ears.
David, the issue is settled. I don't know if you follow the news or not, but the Attorney General of the United States made a comment the day after the operation went down in Pakistan, saying that undoubtedly he was killed in a war setting, in a war zone, and it was done legally.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying is you're saying that the government... You're saying that the government, because the government says that, because the government declares that something's legal. This is the problem. This is the problem. No, the problem is that you don't have any loyalty to the journalistic ethos. The journalistic ethos would say that when the Attorney General of the United States says something...
Okay, so there's two different issues here.
No, there's not two different issues. You just said when the Attorney General declares something legal, it is legal. We lived in a country where when the President of the United States said, when Richard Nixon said, when the President says something's legal, it means it's legal. You just said that.
You're equating a criminal to the President of the United States?
I am saying you just said the Attorney General, I'm going to put you on hold here. You just said the Attorney General said that it was legal, therefore the issue is closed. And what I said is that we were a country that when Richard Nixon said, when the president says it's legal, it means it's legal. We were a country that said that's not acceptable. A journalist would say, I want answers to questions. And you are saying that we shouldn't ask questions. What's your response to that? All right, Ed Schultz is gone.